So yeah, I sell on eBay. And eBay's got a little thing called Vero. And I'm real careful about it. But it still has a thing called Vero in which a company, if they think you're selling a fake, or if they think you're selling a counterfeit or a fake, or just something that in some cases they don't like you selling, they can like Velcro. You can't use Velcro. That's a verified. You can't use Velcro. A lot of people use Walkman. That's a Sony brand. You can't use Walkman for a Panasonic. Stuff like that. And your thing will get flagged. Now, in some cases, those companies don't want it on eBay at all. Now, that's not as bad right now, but it is a possibility for the future where Larry the Levi sellers, okay, just an example, Larry the Levi seller, all he does is sell Levi's. He's not a real person. All that Larry does is sell Levi's. He's a fictional person. It's a fictional store. He sells Levi jackets. He sells Levi's jeans. He sells Levi's shirts. He sells Levi's. He knows everything about Levi's. Up, down, left, right. He can point at Levi's and tell you what year it is from 20 feet away. You know, that's all Larry sells. Larry has 1 million pairs of Levi's. And Levi Corporation puts a Vero and decides, you can't sell on any platforms anymore. You have to sell Levi's at a certified Levi retailer. You got to bring it back into the store. You got to do this to sell Levi's. You can't sell Levi's anymore. Larry's out of business. Or at least he's in a very bad place, because his whole inventory, his whole store, his whole battle plan is based on one brand, one product. And that's a major reason why I sell everything I get my hands on. I sell I don't even know what I sell. I sell everything. I sell across tons of categories. I don't sell perfumes. I don't sell cosmetics. I don't sell anything that can't go. Oh, I can't even say that. I don't sell brand new stuff like in this. I don't sell like shampoos, stuff like that. Okay. What I do sell is I sell clothing. A lot of vintage clothing where I don't have to worry about that Vero. I have some new stock that I sell. I picked up some streetwear. I got that. I'm actually a little bit concerned about that Vero thing because the store closes for like 2 weeks and they lock it up. And then they open up and that makes a demand. Well, if I got stuff during that 2 weeks, which I think I still do, they might be open right now. But if I got stuff out during that 2 weeks, then they might close it up and be like, hey, you can't sell this product, in which I lose all that product, or I'd have to sell it a different way. But at least I lose the potential on like eBay or other platforms that these guys can affect, kind of deal. So I sell clothing, automotive parts. I like selling decorative stuff. I like selling antiques. Like, I'm sorry, simple fact, homes burn down, homes get tore up, stuff happens, and all that decorative stuff in there that you might have collected and all that stuff. It's a lot of people want to replace that stuff. They don't want to go to Walmart and buy dishes for whatever. They want the same dishes they had in the house. They want the dishes that had the memories or whatever, stuff like that. So I sell a lot of homeware decorative stuff because it's one-on-one. Now, as far as margins go, clothing is the best margin. Clothing, you can photo clothing under 5 minutes, pack it up, make a listing another 5 minutes, and you're good to go within 15 minutes. Being lazy, within 15 minutes, you got one listing up that probably has at least a $20 profit if you're doing it right. And there you go. There you go. You're good. So at a $20 profit, you can kick at least 5 or 10 of those. That's $100 an hour just doing clothing. It's easy to do clothing. Okay? But like I'm saying, Larry the Levi guy he's doing it for years. He could probably kick that listing out in like 3 minutes. Kick it out, have it all ready to go, have it packaged, have it done. He's a machine, because Larry's been doing the same thing for 20 years. But the threat of clothing is these brands say, we're not going to do this. Oshkosh just kills all the brands. We're not doing, nobody can sell any more Oshkosh. Adidas, no more Oshkosh. Nike, no more Nike. Can't sell Nike anymore. Can't resell. You got to take it to a Nike, whatever, a Nike refurbish center or something like that, or sell it back to the store. You know, Nike will pay you. Let's go 10%. Nike will pay you 10% retail. A lot of people are going to take that opportunity. But the guys who have all the stuff, have a warehouse full of Nike stuff, they're screwed. MLB or NFL licensed stuff, they could do that tomorrow. All your hats, all your hats that are licensed, they could throw that across the board and tell you they can't do all those tomorrow. Clothing's easy, but you got that threat. So that's why I sell across all different categories. Now it's more work, and it slows down my processes. Like if I got to go from, I did this afternoon, I went from cameras to statues, figurines, and then I went to some glassware, and like the day before I was doing coins and some other stuff. Yes, I was doing figurines before that day, and then like last week I did all that new stock clothing, and then the week before that I did some automotive parts. I'm all over the place, but the point of being all over the place is I don't have to worry. If this, you got a whole bunch of ropes. When you have a whole bunch of categories, you have a whole bunch of ropes. If this rope burns, I'm not going to fall. I have all the rest of the ropes to support me. Okay? And if you have one product on Amazon, a lot of people get burnt with this. We have one product on Amazon, and that product gets banned or copied or whatever, your whole business is gone. You got a whole warehouse full of these widgets, and Amazon just made a widget for a quarter of the price of where your widgets are. Well, guess what's going to happen to your widgets? You're going to have to cut the price of those widgets or whatever, you know? Because you only had the one thing. So don't just have one thing. Don't just have one brand. If you're going to do clothing, do multiple brands, which it's pretty hard to just do one brand. But if you do that, have multiples, have different ropes, have different setups ready to go, and that way you have to worry about if this happens, what do I do? If I only sell Valentine's Day stuff, what happens after Valentine's Day? What's going to happen to your store? Or 4th of July stuff or Thanksgiving stuff. I don't want to say Christmas stuff because Christmas stuff sells year round for some reason, but it's simple as that. Yeah, you got to have different paths, different courses, different plans set up so that it's not an issue. So that if something does happen, if a brand does decide we're not going to let them sell this stuff anymore, we think there's a whole bunch of fakes out there and they're just going to kick a brand out. And it's been done. It's been done in the past. It'll be done in the future. They're going to do it. I mean, if you tell them you're losing billions on this, shareholders ain't going to like that. And if shareholders don't like it, CEOs are going to be put in a position where they're going to be like, this is how we're going to have to fix this. We don't have a choice. Sorry, all you resellers, this is what's going to have to go on. And yeah, there you go. Anyway, folks, longer than I wanted it to be. There you go, and see ya.